Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's time for another chapter review of Lonely Castle in the Mirror. This is the beginning of volume 2. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's time for another manga review of Lonely Castle in the Mirror. This is going to be on chapter 6, the next chapter of the installation of this series. I've been doing this chapter by chapter for a while. I think it's been like a month and a half since I haven't posted a video on Lonely Castle, but it is a great series. I believe volume 2 released a month ago. Volume 3 is releasing soon, so I will try to get my hands on that one as soon as possible. This one has about 6 chapters, so we're set for about a month and a half of posting. I'll be posting every week a video on this series, so just FYI. Before anything else, guys, there is 5 reviews on this, so you guys can watch those on my channel. The best way to catch this series so you don't miss it is by subscribing and hitting that bell so you don't miss any of these videos. I do appreciate everyone who's new, and if you are new, do present yourself in the comment section so I can say hello to you for the first time. Also, if you want to further support the channel, then you can always like and share this video, and you can check out other stuff that I have here. I have other series as well. You guys can also check me out on social media by checking the description below. I have links there where you guys can find me in other places. Cool. Volume 6, it's introduction to chapter 6 is an introduction to volume 2, so we always have to consider that. It kind of is a little in the beginning of the chapter is a little bit of a recap of what's going on, what they're doing, and essentially we have all these 7 characters who are meeting up in this castle, and they're all looking for a missing key which will grant them any wish, right? We also see that their chemistry is pretty much very open now. We see that they're very much, it's so weird. Like you would think people that argue a lot or that argue for simple stuff would be people that maybe annoy each other or don't like each other. But it goes beyond that, especially for kids like this who are shut-ins, who are so used to just going with the flow or trying to just not be there and not be seen. They're doing progress when it comes to them being socially active, right, in their lives. So I do want to point that out because it kind of seems like they're reaching a level where they're annoying each other, but it's not really that. They're building a bond. So in the chapter, we see that the kids are there more often. They're spending more of their time there. They're playing stuff that maybe they would have never played in their school, like sports. And this entire time we see the little girl who is observing them. She's the one in charge of the castle. Once again, everyone leaving the time that they have to leave, right? Because they're not allowed to stay there after certain hours. And then they realize that it's someone's birthday, so they do bring cake and they start celebrating their birthday. It's very, very special. You can tell that it's something that they've never experienced, and I believe it's from the main character, Ansai Kokoro. And then she talks about a girl in the group herself who she thinks might not have friends, and she thinks, this kind of has happened before. But then they just kind of enjoy their time together. So they do enjoy their time together. The girls really themselves have built a bond quite a bit, mainly because of what happened in volume 1 with the boy who basically has liked everyone there. He is one of those boys that over obsesses over girls. So the chapter ends with Fuka, who is one of the characters here, the more nerdier one. Fuka, she's gonna have a flashback, and we don't know what exactly it is, but Fuka starts remembering her childhood. So we're gonna see why Fuka possibly is there, why she is possibly I guess because I feel like the central feeling that all these kids are feeling is loneliness at some point in their lives, even if they're surrounded. And I've heard this from like famous people. I don't know them, but they say it on their stuff, that even if you're surrounded by thousands of people, you can still feel lonely. So I feel like a lot of these kids, some of them do showcase that they are surrounded by people that love them, or even, you know, appreciate them, but they still feel lonely for whatever reason. So I think that's going to happen with Fuka. We're going to see some of that, or we're going to see some maybe bullying as well, because she is one of the smarter girls. She is one of the ones that she's very feisty. She's very much like, she doesn't like you, she'll let you know that she doesn't like you. So maybe it's the opposite. Maybe she just is lonely because she's created walls around her, because she feels like everyone is a threat to her. So I don't know. We'll have to see in the next chapter. These are just thoughts of mine. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you like this series. I personally like it. It's not as dark as I thought it was going to be, but it is very much a psychological. A lot of these kids are going through things that maybe a lot of us have gone through, or some of us still going through and learning how to cope through it. So I really like stuff like this, because it makes me think. It makes me be, one, thankful for what I have, what I've been through, what I've overcome, and two, understand that the world is messy and everyone's life can be messy. It almost makes you feel like you're not the only one out there. So hopefully you guys enjoy this series. I myself am. So yeah, let me know in the comment section. Thank you again for your love and support, guys. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.